Welcome to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana for the second game of our doubleheader here in Indianapolis in the Midwest Region semifinals. We saw Kansas beat Michigan State just a little while ago. Now it's time to see who will play Kansas in the Final 8 on Saturday evening. The national anthem being sung. Coming up, Trojans, Pirates. The third-seeded Seton Hall Pirates against the 10-seed USC Trojans. We are almost set for basketball here this evening from Lucas Oil Stadium. Happy to have you with us in the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament YouTube channel. I'm Hunter Baumgart. Happy to have you with us from Indianapolis. Lucas Oil Stadium is where we are. Seton Hall coming in, having beating both Bradley and Iowa to get here. USC beat Illinois and upset Creighton. USC a 10 seed, not necessarily expected to get to this point in the tournament, but they have played extremely well, including the upset victory over Creighton, and that's where we are today. USC coming in to this tournament 22-9 in the regular season, 11-7 in the conference in the Pac-12. They tied with Arizona State for third in the Pac-12. Seton Hall was 21-9 in the regular season, 13-5. They tied with both Villanova and Creighton for the Big East Championship. So USC, if they were to win this, they'll have beaten both two of the three Big East regular season champions. We are set for the tip-off at center court. USC in the red jerseys, red shorts, yellow numerals. Seton Hall in the white jerseys, white shorts, blue numerals. We are underway as USC secures the tip. Both teams really itching to play Kansas. Kansas, a very good basketball team. We had a fantastic game just a bit earlier right here in Indianapolis before these two teams took the court. Kansas beat Michigan State in what was a back-and-forth game the whole time. Three by USC is no good. Rebound to Seton Hall. As we get going here in the Midwest Region semifinals, the final 16 teams of the tournament are in this round starting tonight. I guess now we're down to 15, right, with Michigan State being eliminated just a little while ago. Powell in the lane for two, good. And Seton Hall with a quick 2-0 lead. Miles Powell, the senior from Trenton, New Jersey. All right, USC brings it down. The Trojans from Southern California, traveling all the way to Indy here. You can see a lot of Seton Hall fans in the crowd, obviously closer than USC. Rukasevich with the basketball, now gets it in to Utomi for two, no good. Rebound Seton Hall, and the Pirates bring it down. It's McKnight. It's to Powell. Powell had the two on the first the first points of the game. Now he's going to try a three, and he misses it. Rebound USC. And the Trojans bring it down quickly. Trojans with the basketball. Driving at the free throw line. Now going to kick it out to Rukasevich. 9 to shoot. Rukasevich near the baseline. Gets it out to Anderson. Anderson with the shot clock winding down. Puts it up. High off the glass. No good. Rebound not going to happen because it was a shot clock violation on the Trojans. So the Seton Hall Pirates will inbound after the shot clock violation. Great defense so far in this game by the Pirates. Hunter Baumgart with you. I'm a play-by-play announcer from Wisconsin. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at HunterBOnAir. Two is blocked from behind, and the USC Trojans come out of there with it. Utomi, I think, was the one with the block, and he's got the basketball right now. He gets it to Anderson near the logo. 7:50 to go first quarter. We play 4 10-minute quarters to make it 2 20-minute halves. Three is good. And the USC Trojans, with Jonah Matthews making the three, take the lead 3-2. McKnight with the basketball. For as good as the Pirates have played in the last 2.5 minutes defensively, to be down is probably not what they'd like. McKnight for three. That's too strong off the back iron. Rebound Rukasevich, and USC brings it down quickly. Oh, gets it into a cutting Utomi, who slams it home. One-hand jam for Daniel Utomi, the senior from Houston, Texas. He went to Westside High School. It's 5-2 USC. Man, oh man, he was getting up there and just put it down. Seton Hall now with the basketball. Blocked from behind. USC playing some nice defense now as they'll bring it down quickly. Up the floor, puts it up and in. Wow, 7-2 the score. Jonah Matthews there, the two. So after Seton Hall got out to a quick 2-0 lead, USC with a 7-0 run. And Seton Hall coach Kevin Willard wants to talk it over. 6:48 to go in the first. 7-2 USC. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. We are back and ready for more basketball. USC with a 7-2 lead over Seton Hall. Just underway, the round of 16 here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Kansas beating Michigan State here earlier, so the winner of this game will play Kansas on Saturday night. 2 is up and no good. Rebound by USC's Rikosevich, and USC brings it down quickly. Tomey with the basketball. Hands it off to Anderson, top of the key, to Rikosevich. 12 to shoot. Hands it off to his teammate, now all the way right side to Anderson. Anderson, 7 to shoot. Anderson. Tomey, 3 to shoot. Almost lost it. Did he lose it? And he's just going to have to fire up a shot, and he made it. Oh, man, Daniel Utopi's hot early. It's 10-2. He has a dunk and an off-balance 3 right in front of the USC bench, and the Pirate faithful is stunned here at Lucas Oil Stadium. 10-2 USC. They're on a 10-0 run. Roden with the basketball for Seton Hall. That's probably not what Coach Kevin Willard of Seton Hall wanted to see coming out of that timeout. Baseline, up for 2. Good. And Seton Hall's back on the board. The 2 made there by Jared Roden, the senior from Baldwin, New York. 10-4 the score. Anderson gives it to his teammate Matthews for 3. No good. Rebound gotten by Seton Hall. And the Pirates quickly up the floor for 3. No good. Rebound Rikosevich. And USC will quickly bring it down the other way. Man, a fast-paced game right now. Jonah Matthews gets it to his teammate Anderson. Matthews for 3. No good. Rebound by Seton Hall. Powell near the three-point line. Good. They're going to say it's a 2. 10-6 the score. Seton Hall making a little bit of a comeback. I believe that was Powell. Could be mistaken. Matthews 3. No. Rebound Seton Hall. 4:55 to go in the first quarter. Seton Hall with the basketball. Hey, that rhymes. All right, 2 is up and no good. Matthews called for the foul, so going to the line for Seton Hall will be Quincy McKnight, the senior from Bridgeport, Connecticut. Hello to all you watching in Connecticut tonight. Thanks so much for taking a couple of minutes and watching this Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Really cool thing we got going on here. Started with 68 teams. We're now down to 15, about to be 14, and it's been quite a tournament. A lot of fun action, and we missed out on this during March, so wanted to give it to you in May. Some May madness. Free throw is up and good, so it's 10-7. He'll shoot another here. But hopefully this can be a bright spot in your day, and hopefully a little sense of normalcy watching some basketball, some hoops. All right, Jonah Matthews with the basketball. 10-7 as Seton Hall's got themselves right back into it here in Indianapolis in the Midwest Regional Semifinal. Anderson with it, top of the key, and he gets it stolen. McKnight picks his pocket, and he's across the timeline, and he's in the lane, and he gives it to Powell for 2, and he makes it. It's 10-9, and the Seton Hall Pirates on a 9-0 run. And the Trojans with the basketball now. So Seton Hall called that timeout, right? They were down 7-2. USC then made a 3 to go up 10-2, but since then, Seton Hall's really played a lot better, both on the defensive and offensive side. Rikosevich for a dunk. Oh, man, he went upstairs. 12-9. 4:07 to go in the first. Nick Rikosevich, the senior from Chicago, Illinois. McKnight with it for Seton Hall. 12-9 the score. Roden with it, top of the key. Going to drive in the lane for 2. Good. Doesn't get much easier than that for Mr. Roden. And USC with it, 12-11. Trojans with the lead in the basketball. Anderson with it for USC. Alley-oop, that's not going to happen, says Seton Hall's defense. And that was swatted away by Mamu Kalashvili. And hope I didn't put your name there, buddy. Work on it throughout the broadcast, and it'll be perfect by the end. Gill for 2. No good. Rebound USC, 12-11. USC with the basketball in the lead. 3:10 to go in the first. Baseline. Now kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson hands it off to Tomey. Now to Okongwu. Okongwu dribbling the basketball. Matthews 3. Corner. No good. Rebound Seton Hall. And they'll bring it down the floor. All right, they've got it. McKnight driving lane, post up 2, bucket. And Seton Hall has taken a 13-12 lead. Wow, that's impressive. 11-2 run has put them in the lead. McKnight with 5 points, 2 of 3 from the field. And this is a great one here in Indianapolis, just like our last one. Alley-oop. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. That was cool. Alley-oop to USC's Onyeka Okongwu. And it is 14-13, and the Pirates going to call a timeout after that one. 2:19 to go in the first. We have a great one brewing here in Indianapolis. Stay with us here in the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament YouTube channel. We'll be right back. We are back. Seton Hall with the basketball, 14-13. The 10-seed USC trying to get to the final 8 teams of this tournament. That would be exceptional. That would be quite a story for the Trojans to do. 2 is blocked. Gets his own rebound, puts it back, no good, but a foul. Mobley going to be called for the foul. Going to the line will be Mamu Kalashvili. Mamu Kalashvili. 14-13. He's at the line. Sandra, junior from Georgia. Free throw is good. Went to Montverde Academy. And trying to make the lead, get the lead here, and he misses it. Rebound USC. And the Trojans bring it down. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Then we have 10 minutes of a second quarter until halftime. Weaver to Rikosevich to Matthews. Right side to Utomi. 14-14. Rikosevich between the circles. Playing with the defender. It's to Matthews. 5 to shoot. Matthews for 3. He's good. Matthews for a tray ball for the Trojans from Southern Cal. And it's 17-14 USC. Reynolds brings it down for the Pirates. He's driving. Up for 2. Good. And it's 17-16 USC. Only leads by 1. And they've got the basketball. 1:20 to go in the first. Matthews with it. Matthews to Mobley. Now to Utomi. He's knocked out a 3. He just threw a pick. Oh, man, oh, man. Just right to him, too. No doubt about that. Like Mitchell Trubisky on a Saturday or a Sunday afternoon. And sorry, Bears fans. USC now with it after the miss on the other end. They can't convert. 2 is wild, no good, but a foul. And Kale going to be called for the foul. And Seton Hall, the fans don't like it. Not really sure why. It was clear that he went crashing to the floor. Weaver is going to be going to the line for USC. Weaver, the sophomore from Cocoa, Florida. Hello to all those watching in Florida this evening. 18-16 now. The free throw is good. 53.7 seconds to go in the first. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Hunter Baumgart with you from Indianapolis. Weaver, good. 19-16. And Seton Hall will bring it down the court. 30-second differential, game and shot clock. Powell. How about handing it off? Thought it was too risky. Almost lost it. Wondering who to pass it to. All right, Reynolds now with it. 5 to shoot for Reynolds. Down 3 are the Pirates. Up for 2. No good. Rebound Rikosevich. And they'll bring it down. There is a 7-second differential between the game and shot clock. Matthews. Jonah Matthews. Going to back it out. Now pass it in. Mobley in the lane. Hook shot. Book it. Nice shot by Isaiah Mobley, the freshman from Cal. And it's 21-16. Powell with it, top of the key for Seton Hall. 10 seconds in the first quarter. Let's see if they play for the last shot, and I think they will. 5, 4, 3, 2. Powell going to just take a monster 3, and he misses it. Rebound doesn't matter. We have hit the end of the first quarter. 10 minutes into this one. 21-16, the 10-seed USC trying to pull the upset on the 3-seed Seton Hall, and they lead by 5 at the end of the first quarter. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. We'll be right back. We are back and ready, inbound to Seton Hall here. Powell with it. He's going to drive, up for two, no good. Rebound USC, 9:49 to go in this first half. All right, USC with the basketball. Rikosevich to Weaver. 8 to shoot. Weaver driving. Oh, trying to get it to Rikosevich. He does eventually. Gets it out to Utomi for three. Good, with a man in his face. Oh, Daniel Utomi has been super impressive so far. Some of the Seton Hall players have their hands in their faces. Not really liking that. Liking that view of the three. Oh man, 24-16. Two is up and blocked. Rikosevich on the other end making noise, and it's 24-16. No points in the last 2:19. USC another score. Man, 26-16. USC with a 10-point lead. Their largest of the evening here in Indianapolis. Powell with the basketball for Seton Hall. Crowd getting restless here in Indy, especially the Pirate faithful. Powell up for two. That's no good. Rikosevich the rebound, and the USC Trojans trying to pull away a little bit here in this first half. Two is up and good. They just can't miss right now. That's Mobley. USC shooting 61% to Seton Hall's 33%. And, of course, the Pirates have to call a timeout. Kevin Willard not happy, and as he shouldn't be. Meanwhile, USC is. They're up 12, 8:33 to go in the first half. You're watching the live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back. USC up 28-16, 8:33 to go in this first half here from Indianapolis. Winner to play Kansas on Saturday night. Reynolds with it for Seton Hall. Seton Hall coming off wins against the 14 seed Bradley in the first round, Iowa in the second round. That is good, 28-18. Miles Powell with the two. But yeah, they beat Bradley in round one, Iowa in round two, and here they are against USC. Meanwhile, USC beat Illinois in their first game, the 7 seed, so they've upset two teams. Illinois and then Creighton, the 2 seed. They beat them last weekend. Weaver with it for USC. 4 to shoot. Post up for 2. No good. Rebound Rikosevich. He puts it up and he puts it no good. Rebound by the Seton Hall Pirates. 7:48 to go in the first. Powell between the circles. Backs it out. 11 to shoot. Powell up for 2. No good, but a foul. Mobley going to be called for his second. And going to the line for Seton Hall will be Miles Powell, the senior from Trenton, New Jersey. Going to the line, went crashing to the floor. 28-18, USC with a 10-point lead. Powell at the line. Seton Hall, like I said earlier, tied with both Villanova and Creighton for the Big East championship in the regular season. Went 21-9 in the regular season, 13-5 in the conference. Free throws up and good, 28-19. So if USC were to win this game, they would have beaten 2 of the 3 Big East champions, both Creighton and Seton Hall, but that remains to be seen. Free throw is up and no good. USC gets the rebound. USC placed third, tied for third with Arizona State in the Pac-12. Weaver with it. 15 to shoot. Under 7:30 to go in the first half. USC with a 9-point lead. Good defense here by Seton Hall. Pressuring him at the logo. Powell now on Weaver. Reaching his hand in there, trying to get that basketball. 3 to shoot. Rikosevich for 2. No good. Rebound by Seton Hall, and the Pirates bring it down. 7:10 to go in the first half. Powell with it. Powell for 3. That's good. Powell for 3, and it's 28-22. Powell starting to heat up a little bit for the Pirates. You can see a lot of his head being shown in the crowd. 28-22. Matthews with it for USC. Matthews into Rikosevich, who slams it home. He says, you know what, you guys may be going on a run, but we're the USC Trojans, and we've already upset 2 teams, and we're going to upset you 30-22. I promise you, all of that went through his mind when he dunked that. Just kidding. I have no clue what went through his mind, but something like that maybe. Reynolds goes up for two. Rikosevich could be called for the foul. Reynolds would have 2 shots at the line. 30-22. Shavar Reynolds, the junior from Manchester, New Jersey, misses the first free throw. Some substitutions here. Some new faces on the floor now for both teams. Reynolds up and good. 30-23 here at Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Indianapolis Colts. See how they do with Phillip Rivers this season. It should be interesting. The NFL schedule being released tonight as well. So if you're a Colts fan, guessing you're seeing who's going to be playing in this stadium this coming season, of course. We hope that there's a season. Anderson, it gets stolen away. Seton Hall with the steal. 6 minutes to go in the first half. They get it into, a slam home by Mamu Kelishvili. Mamu Kelishvili with the dunk. It's 30-25. 5:48 to go in the first half. Anderson with it. Anderson to Okongwu. Into Mobley. He'll back it out. 7 to shoot. Mobley gets to Anderson. 3 to shoot. Anderson for 3. No good. Rebound Seton Hall. 30-25. Seton Hall making a comeback here. They were down 28-16. Since then, they're on a 9-2 run. Gill, one of the tallest players you'll see. 7'2". Gill for 2. No good. Too short. Rebound USC. Gill is a 7'2" center from Jamaica. Lamaro Gill. And Seton Hall, another steal. USC just can't seem to handle the ball right now. 2 for Reynolds is good, and the Seton Hall Pirates have put in some great effort in these last couple of minutes, and they are only down 3. 4:50 to go in the first half. Head coach Andy Enfield of the USC Trojans probably not too happy with his team's performance right now. He has a seat on the bench. Weaver with it for the Trojans. 2 is up and good. Stops the Seton Hall run there. 32-27. Seton Hall still on a 11-5 run. 11-4 run, I beg your pardon. Roden with it for Seton Hall. Roden in the lane. Out to McKnight. McKnight, 3 to shoot. Puts it up for 2. No good. Rebound USC. And the Trojans bring it down. USC with it. Anderson. Anderson top of the key. Now backs it way out by the logo. Anderson driving. Up for 2. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Seton Hall. 32-27 remains the score. Ethan Anderson, that miss. Hey, all the way down to Gill, who puts it up and in. 32-29. And now Andy Enfield of the USC Trojans wants a timeout to talk it over. 32-29. It's a good one here in the Midwest Regional Semifinal. So we're going to stay here, and I'll give you some play-by-play of the T-shirt toss. We did this in the earlier rounds. Let's start to do it. Here we go. All right, this guy's... he's saying, can I hear you? Can I hear you? Getting down low. Here we go. Who wants a T-shirt? Oh, nice throw there. Who wants a Live Sim Sports T-shirt? Oh, yeah, little dance moves. And we're doing the hokey pokey, turning ourselves around. Now he's going to do, can I hear you? Can I hear you? Who wants a T-shirt? Tell me. You want a T-shirt. Hopefully they caught it. And now we head to the coach talking. He's like, all right, here we go. You guys need to play better than what you're playing at. Actually, he's probably happy about his team's success here. Coming back against USC. 3:40 to go in the first half. Anderson with it for USC. Hopefully you enjoyed the entertainment in that timeout. Anderson with it for the Trojans. It's stolen away. USC, another turnover. Seton Hall, another steal. Reynolds going to tie it maybe with a 3, but gives it up to McKnight. 15 to shoot. McKnight with it. Out to Reynolds. Out to Roden. Roden, spin move. Driving. 2. Good. 32-31. It's a 1-point game. 6 points now for Roden. He's heating up. 3 for 4 from the field. USC now in danger of losing their lead. 3:02 to go in the half. Anderson with it. Anderson just gives it to his teammate Okongwu. Puts it up for 2. No good, but a foul. And Kelishvili with that foul. It's 32-31. And USC will go to the line. Enfield telling his team what to do. Going to the line for the USC Trojans is Onyeka Okongwu, the freshman from California, Chino, California. No good on the free throw. 2:55 to go in this first half. Good to have you with us here in the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. It's been an awesome tournament so far. We've had some awesome games tonight already. Okongwu good from the free throw line. 33-31. USC with the lead. Seton Hall with it. Winner to play Kansas on Saturday night. Who will it be? USC or Seton Hall? Guess right now and we'll see in the end. McKnight with it. 6 to shoot, 5 to shoot. McKnight. Roden for 2. No good. Rebound USC. And Trojans quickly down the floor, up 2 with the basketball. Going to drive. Now going to kick out to Anderson. Anderson backs it out way near the logo. Defense chance raining down for the Pirates. Anderson. 5 to shoot for Anderson. Weaver. He's going to need to put up a 3, and he does. It is no good. Rebound Seton Hall. And the Pirates could take the lead if they were to shoot a 3 here, or make a 3, I should say. 2 minutes to go in the half. Roden with it for the Pirates. Into Gill, the 7'2" center. The 7'2" center up and no good. Rebound USC. The Trojans bring it down. Trojans up 2. Tomey with the basketball. Hands it off to Anderson. Anderson driving. Anderson, spin move. Oh, who's got the basketball? Who's got the basketball? USC still has the basketball. Mobley. 5 to shoot. All the way across to Tomey for 3. He's no good. Rebound Gill. That might have been a 2. Couldn't quite see where his foot was. 1:25 to go in the first half. Seton Hall with it, down 2. And now we have a foul. It's going to be a foul on Anderson, his first, third team foul. And so Seton Hall will get a couple of free throws. Weaver not happy about that one. Neither is Andy Enfield. He cannot believe it. Just turning away from the ref. Doesn't want to yell too much. Jared Roden at the line for Seton Hall, no good. The sophomore from Baldwin, New York. A couple of substitutions here for the Trojans. 33-31. Seton Hall has missed a fair amount of free throws here. I think USC, neither team shooting great from the line. Another miss. USC will bring it down. Could have tied the game there. All right, USC with it. 16 to shoot. Anderson. Ooh, into a cutting Jonah Matthews for 2, and it's 35-31. Jonah Matthews for 2. USC up 4. 1:03 to go in the first half. McKnight with it for the Pirates. McKnight. Driving in the lane, up for 2. Fouled, no good. Rikosevich going to be called for the foul. I believe that's his second. McKnight will go to the line. And he'll have a pair. And even Kevin Willard, the Seton Hall coach, may be disagreeing with the call, but I wouldn't argue if I were him. The call went his way. I'm guessing he was more yelling at one of his players to do something better than what he saw. Free throw again, no good. And I think maybe that's what he's upset about. Make your free throws. And Andy Enfield also just irate on the sideline. Both of these teams, coaches, not happy. All right, free throw coming from McKnight. They missed 4 in a row. Wow, we could be tied. Instead, it's still a 4-point game. Free throw shooting just woeful for the Pirates. USC with it now, up for 2. No, rebound Rikosevich inside, waiting for everything to clear out. Now he's going to clear it out. He's going to dribble it out. Now Weaver 3. Good for Mr. Weaver, and it's 38-31 with 34 seconds left in the first half. Seton Hall has missed a massive opportunity to tie this game or even take the lead after missing those free throws, and USC has made them pay. 11-second differential between the game and the shot clock. 2 is up and blocked by Rikosevich. It's gotten, a rebound by Seton Hall. Offensive board. Roden with it with 4 to shoot. Roden, 3. No good. Rebound USC. 9 seconds left in the first half. Seton Hall fans come to their feet. So do the USC fans. Knocked around. Seton Hall with the steal. Ahead of the pack. Now a deep 3 with the buzzer. No good. And that is the end of the first half. The 10-seed USC Trojans have upset on their mind, and they are doing it so far. 7-point lead at halftime. It should be a great second half. So stick with us at the halftime break. We'll give you stats. We'll give you highlights and all the above. We'll be right back. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. USC up 7 at halftime. We are ready for the second half. Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis is where we are in this Midwest region semifinal. Winner plays Kansas on Saturday night. Who will it be? 9:53 to go, third quarter. 38-31 USC. Seton Hall down 7. Hunter Baumgart with you here. You can follow me on Twitter at HunterBeOnAir. I'm a play-by-play announcer from Wisconsin. Also, be sure to follow Live Sim Sports on Twitter for all of the updates, schedule, scores, and highlights. No good for Gill. USC the rebound, and they'll bring it down. Here we go. Who is going to make it to the final 8 of this Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament? Good to have you with us here on YouTube. Anderson with it for USC. Up to dunk. Oh, man, a slam home by Okongwu. And it's 40-31 USC. Hello to those of you joining us after the Utah State-Indiana game. Utah State making it to the final 8 of the tournament. They beat Indiana 82-74. So congratulations to them. 3 is good, and the Seton Hall Pirates with a big 3 to open up the second half. Down 6 now as Powell hits the 3. It's 40-34. USC with it, up 6. Rikasevich with the basketball with 9 to shoot. Matthews, 5 to shoot for 3. Deep 3, no good. Rebound by Gill, and the Seton Hall Pirates bring it down the court. All right, in 2, no good. Rebound USC. And the Trojans bring it back down and slow it down a little bit. Coming up at 9:09 Eastern, Gonzaga, the 1 seed, against the 12 seed Cincinnati. And the question is, can Cincinnati pull yet another upset? That's going to be in the West region. 2 is up and no good. Rebound, Rikasevich up for 2, no good, but a foul. It'll be on Gill, and Rikasevich will go to the line. So Gonzaga and Cincinnati are playing. Of course, that game will face the winner. It would face the winner of Utah State, Indiana, and Utah State already won. So Utah State going to face either Gonzaga or Cincinnati, coming up for a spot in Atlanta. All right, Rikasevich at the line, 40-34. USC with a 6-point advantage on Seton Hall. Rikasevich going to try to extend the lead. It is up and good. And the USC Trojans with a 41-34 lead. Head coach there of the Seton Hall Pirates, Kevin Willard. Up and no good. 41-34 the score. Seton Hall with a 3. It's no good. Rebound, Roden. Up, 2 is blocked. And he gets it back, though. 10 to shoot. Powell for 3. That's no good. Rebound USC. So a couple of opportunities for Seton Hall. Doesn't result in any points. And USC with the basketball, Anderson. 7:40 to go. It's almost stripped away, and it is. Seton Hall with a steal as they go right to left here. Roden to McKnight. Seton Hall with the basketball. Powell on the right side to Roden. And Roden lost it on the way in. He was going to go for a 2 underneath, but lost it. Anderson now the other way. How about a 3 in the opposite end? That's no good. Rebound Gill, the 7'2" center. And Seton Hall quickly down the floor. It's Powell. Powell in the lane, up for 2. No good, too strong. Rebound by USC's Okongwu, and they'll bring it down. 7 minutes to go in the third. USC by 7. Matthews, top of the key. Left side, Anderson. Anderson backing it down. Now back out. Now gets to Okongwu. Okongwu working on McKnight. Up for 2. Good over McKnight. And it's 43-34. Onyeka Okongwu, the freshman from California. And the USC Trojans up 9. And Seton Hall going to call a timeout. 6:37 to go in the third. USC's opened up a 9-point lead. The 10 seed trying to pull another upset in the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. We are back here in Indianapolis, Lucas Oil Stadium. Second game of our doubleheader here in Indy tonight. Michigan State lost the first one to Kansas, the 1 seed Kansas. So the winner of this game will play Kansas coming up on Saturday evening right here on the Live Sim Sports YouTube channels. McKnight with it. Now to Powell for three. No good. Rebound USC. And they'll bring it down the floor, up by 9. Seton Hall not being able to buy a shot here so far in this second half. Tomey with it. Tomey backing it out. Now gets to Rikosevich. Now to Tomey. 4 to shoot. Tomey driving. 2 up and no good. Rebound fought for. Gill comes out of there with it. He is the rebound king underneath there. Seton Hall hasn't scored in 3 minutes. Roden going to hand it off to Gill. Gill to McKnight for 3. That's no good. Rebound by the Trojans. Matthews. Or sorry, that's Anderson. He brings it down the court. 5:43 to go in the third. Matthews with the basketball for the Trojans. And we have a foul. It's going to be on McKnight, his first. And I think we'll just have a... first we'll have a substitution. Coming in for USC is going to be Isaiah Mobley. Checking out is Okongwu. So USC will inbound after that foul. Second team foul. And the throw-in is intercepted by Gill. And Seton Hall quickly down the floor. Powell up and lays it in. So a big turnover there. Not happy is Andy Enfield on the USC bench. Not happy with his team there. 43-36. So after a foul, USC just throws it right to Seton Hall. And the Pirates take advantage. Anderson. Tomey. 4 to shoot. Driving for 2. That's no good. Rebound Rikosevich. He puts it up and no good, but a foul on McKnight. That'll be his second. And McKnight complaining that he got all ball. And now going to the line will be Rikosevich. USC by 7, and Rikosevich will try to extend the lead. The senior from Chicago went to St. Joseph High School. Free throw is good. And a little bit of a substitution. Anderson comes out. Rikosevich at the line. Free throw is up and good. 45-36. Seton Hall to inbound. 5:02 to go in the third. A 9-point game in Indy. Winner to face Kansas. Kansas has been very, very good in this tournament. It'll be a tough test. 3 is going to be no good. Rebound USC. And Kale with that 3. USC now coming down. Open in the lane for 2. He went crashing. No foul call. And Seton Hall gets the rebound after the miss. Maybe trying to draw the foul just a little too much there was Matthews. Seton Hall with it. Gill working on Matthews. Up for 2 good. Using that 7'2" height to get the 2 to go. 45-38. Trojans, as you can see, shooting 45%. Seton Hall just 35%. That was like 61 to 33% earlier. USC up 2 good. And the Trojans back up to a 9-point lead. I believe that was Weaver with that 2. Powell brings it down for the Pirates. 4:02 to go in the third. Means about 14 minutes left. Alley-oop dunk. Oh, man, the setup and the slam. Mamukelashvili with the dunk, and it's 47-40. That'll get the crowd a little more into it and maybe get their bench a little bit more into it as well. Maybe a momentum shifter. We shall see. Weaver on the other end. Baseline. Gets it to Mobley for 2. No good. Rebound Mamukelashvili. And there you go. Kelashvili, I should say. And Seton Hall with it. Told you I'd get that name by the end of the broadcast, so we're getting there. McKnight for 2. That's rejected by Rikosevich, and he's got it. And USC will bring it down. Don't worry, I practiced it before the game, that's for sure. But Weaver for 3, good! And it's 50-40. USC back to a 10-point advantage. This 10 seed, I tell you, they've been a nuisance to Illinois and to Creighton, and now they're being a nuisance to fellow Big East team of Creighton's Seton Hall. And now a 2 by Seton Hall, and USC is going to quick talk it over. So, Mamukelashvili, he's got his team down 8. 3:01 to go in the third. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. We are back. 3:01 to go in the third. USC by 8. Thanks for watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament here on YouTube. Hunter Baumgart with you from Indianapolis, where we saw Kansas beat Michigan State. The 1 seed beat the 4 seed earlier, and now the 10 seed USC with an 8-point lead over the 3 seed Seton Hall as we look. Maybe Seton Hall's definitely on upset alert here. Rikasevich with it for USC. They get it to Matthews. Matthews for 2. No good. Rikasevich flies in there with the rebound. Puts it up for 2 and good. Oh, man, that was a beautiful offensive board. Just kind of waited till he could put it up, and he does. And Gill not able to block that shot, even though he's 7'2". Rikasevich is 6'11", so there's only a few inches difference there. But two very tall men. Gill with the basketball to Powell for 3. He's no good. Rikasevich the flying rebound, and Matthews brings it down quickly. Down, baseline, up, reverse, no, but a foul. Powell called for the foul. That's the 4th on Seton Hall. He doesn't understand that one. He thought he maybe got all ball there. Matthews will go to line and shoot 2 as it's a shooting foul. Jonah Matthews, the senior from Santa Monica, California. Went to Santa Monica High School, averages 13 points a game. Second on the team, only to Okongwu, as that is good, 53-42. Averages 13.4 points a game, 2.5 rebounds, almost 2 assists for the 6'3 senior. Matthews free throw up good. USC up 12 on the 3 seed. And I got to say, if USC plays this well against the Kansas Jayhawks, if they were to win this and play the Kansas Jayhawks Saturday evening right here on YouTube, USC is going to give Kansas a big run for their money. Kale with it for Seton Hall. Or they'll run out of steam, but I have a feeling it'll be the first of the 2. Kale for 3, no good. Rebound tipped around. Rikasevich comes out of there, but Seton Hall just haven't shot well at all. I mean, the ball is just not going in for him. 1:43 to go in the 3rd. Matthews with it. Matthews to Okongwu. Okongwu out to Matthews. Matthews, good defense here by the Pirates. Oh, but they let Okongwu get loose underneath, and when you let him get loose, he's going to make you pay. 56-42. Okongwu with a slam. It's a 14-point lead for the Trojans. Powell to Kale. 1:14 to go in the 3rd. Reynolds driving in the lane. Up for 2. Good. 56-44. Seton Hall finally scoring. Trojans bench outscoring the Pirates by 9. Weaver to Rikasevich, back to Weaver. Under a minute to play in the 3rd. That means just under 11 minutes to go in the game. Weaver to Rikasevich. Driving on Gill. Oh, little great move with the basketball. Gets his own rebound. Gets it to Okongwu. Now cutting Weaver. Weaver with it. 8 to shoot. Weaver working on Powell. Now Powell strips it. Oh, and now it's on the ground. Trojans ball. 5 to shoot. Since it never changed possessions to the Pirates, Trojans will keep it with a 5 to shoot. Some substitutions coming in here for the Seton Hall Pirates. Roden, Kale, Powell, and Mikalishvili out there for Seton Hall. 56-44. 4 to shoot here. USC. Matthews gets to Okongwu at the buzzer of the shot clock. No. Rebound Gill, and the Seton Hall Pirates come down with it. All right. Seton Hall with it. Powell. Gill. Powell. 11 to shoot. 9-second differential. Game and shot clock. Seton Hall down 12. Gill with it. Gill, spin move, up for 2, using his size, yes. And it's 56-46 with 12 seconds left, and we'll see if USC can score one more time before the end of this quarter. Matthews into Okongwu, out to Rikasevich, up for 2, no, and that's the end of the 3rd. We head to the 4th, USC with a 10-point lead, trying to pull their 3rd upset of the College Hoops Tournament. Brought to you by Live Sim Sports. We'll be right back for a great 4th quarter. Stick with us. It's Hunter Baumgart here in Indy. We are back and ready for basketball. Remember, coming up at 9:09 Eastern, the number 1 seed Gonzaga takes on the 12 seed Cincinnati. So basically, when you're done watching this, go head to that YouTube channel. Still Live Sim Sports. Just head to the West Region channel, and you'll be able to see that game. Should be a great one. Cincinnati being so impressive in this tournament. See if they could get the... Oh, Gill just stuffed them. Oh, Matthew. Oh, who was that underneath? That was not Matthews. That was Anderson that just got stuffed by Gill. Man, that's what a 7'2" center can do. Roden to Powell for three. That's no good. Rebound Rukasevich. Every time that Seton Hall gets some momentum from something, they just cannot convert on the other end. Now a three. You told me. No good. Rebound by Seton Hall. 9:15 to go. Seton Hall down 10. Crowd liking their energy so far in the quarter. Up 2, no good. Putback is good. And the Seton Hall Pirates down 8. And Mukalishvili with the putback. 9 minutes left. Rukasevich, right side of Matthews. Matthews driving in the lane on Powell. Powell hits it away. Okongwu comes up with a loose basketball. Anderson now. 5 to shoot for the Trojans. Anderson for 2. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound Rukasevich. Put back. Blocked by Gill. Gill is being just stepped up his defensive game here so far in this fourth quarter. All right, they get it out to Powell near the logo. 8:31 to go. Seton Hall moving the basketball. They got energy that I haven't seen all game. I don't know if Kale put it up for 2, no good, but a foul. It's going to be on Okongwu. I don't know if Coach Kevin Willard of Seton Hall just gave them an inspiring speech during that quarter break or what, but just the ball movement, the energy, everything has been stellar for Seton Hall since that quarter break. Now going to the line for Seton Hall will be Miles Kale from Middleton, Delaware, the junior. Free throw good. And Seton Hall, who was down 14, is now on a 7-0 run and they have cut the lead in half, down to 7. See if Kale can make both the free throws here. Up and no good. Rebound USC. Not much fight for the rebound there by the Seton Hall Pirates. All right. Utomi with the basketball for USC. Now to Anderson. 7-point game in the Midwest Region semifinal. Winner to play Kansas on Saturday night for a trip to Atlanta on the line. Rukasevich in the lane for 2. No. Rebound Gill. How many rebounds does Gill have? If I had it in front of me, I'd tell you. Rukasevich now on 9 points. He's 3 for 9. Not shooting incredibly well. Kale up for 2. No. Rebound Utomi. Something that has just hurt Seton Hall all night is their shooting. They just have not shot the ball well, and USC hasn't shot the heck out of the ball, but definitely better. And Seton Hall, it's just hurt them. Rukasevich with it. Anderson for 3. No good. Rebound Seton Hall. Gill. And the Pirates bring it up the floor. 7:28 to go. Roden with it. You're at Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts. Up for 2. No good. Rebound Rukasevich. And they'll bring it down. Oh, and he lost it, but Matthews got it back, and now Seton Hall with the eventual steal. Kale with it for Seton Hall. Kale behind the back. Kale. Mukalishvili. Oh, almost knocked away. Powell secures the loose ball. He's going to shoot a 2. He makes it. Got a nice screen from Gill. 56-51. Powell now with 17. Scoring leaders you can see there. Matthews with 14 for the Trojans. It's a 5-point game in Indy. Anderson on the logo for the Trojans. A date with Kansas on Saturday evening on the line. Anderson driving, stripped. Knocked around, and Seton Hall comes up with it. Here we go. Pirates the other way. Kale with the basketball. Now to Powell. Powell go to the logo. Ooh, a lot of traffic. Up for 2. No good. Rebound USC, but they're going to say he came down out of bounds. Oh, nice little trick there. The Harlem Globetrotters. But anyway, Okongwu stepped out of bounds on that rebound. Kale will check out. McKnight will come in. And Seton Hall will inbound with 6:12 to go. So that would have just been a rebound, and USC would have had a chance to extend their lead. But instead, Seton Hall gets another opportunity after Okongwu comes down out of bounds on the rebound. McKnight to Gill. Gill. Powell 3. That's huge. Nothing but net for Powell. It's a 12-0 run for Seton Hall, and it's 56-54. Timeout. Andy Enfield of the USC Trojans. He cannot believe his team is melting down in front of him. 56-54. 5:55 to go in the game. You're watching the live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back. USC to inbound. Hunter Baumgart with you from Indianapolis. Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament winner to play Kansas Saturday evening right here on YouTube. It's a 6:39 Eastern Time tip on Saturday night. So make sure if you're a fan of one of these teams and your team wins, or it doesn't matter, just carve out Saturday night. You told me for three. 59-54. 5:30 to go. Like I said, carve out some of your Saturday night for us because we've got some great action. It'll be Utah State against either Gonzaga or Cincinnati, and it'll be Kansas against the winner of this one coming up Saturday evening. And I'll have the winner of this game against Kansas, and I'll have that one on Saturday night. Rika Savage up for two, no good. Gill foul. He says, that's on me. Second foul on Gill. Rika Savage will go to the line. It's 3 for 4 in the game. He's got 9. 3 of his 9 are from the charity stripe. Free throw is up and good. 60-54. So USC let Seton Hall go on a 12-0 run. But now USC has went on a 5-0 run of their own. So put up back to a 7-point lead. So USC, Andy Enfield must have changed some things up at that timeout. And USC has come out of that timeout and been very impressive. Under 5 to play in the game. McKnight with it for the Pirates. McKnight driving. Oh, wide open lane. USC a lapse in defense. And Seton Hall Pirate faithful happy about that. 61-56. See the field goal percentage. USC shooting 29% this half. Absolutely awful. And Seton Hall hasn't shot much. I mean, they're shooting 39%. It's not like these teams are shooting. Oh, another interception. Just completely threw it right to Gill. All right, Powell up for 2. No good, but a foul. Matthews called for the foul, his second. Shaking his head like, no, absolutely not. Oh, and Andy Enfield is beside himself over there. Ref not listening to it. Matthews can't believe it. He is just distraught. 61-56, and Powell will try to make it a one-possession game here in Indy. Lucas Oil Stadium, of course, home to Final Fours, home to the Indianapolis Colts. Free throw coming for Powell is good. 61-57. Nods his head and says, yes, sir. And now he'll try to make it a 3-point game with 4:25 to go. Another great one in this Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Good. 61-58. Seton Hall down 3. Trying to avoid the upset and play Kansas in the next round. That's going to help. McKnight ahead of the defense. You go, young fella. Boom. Slams it home. 61-60. We're at a 1-point game here in Indy. That got the Seton Hall faithful on their feet. 4:04 to go in the game. Anderson with it for USC. Gets to Okongwu. Back to Anderson. Under 4 to play. Anderson. Ooh, wide open. Okongwu says, you dunk on that end, I dunk on this one. 63-60. McKnight brings it down for the Pirates. Powell. Into Mamukelashvili. 7 to shoot. Working on Okongwu over there. Into the lane. Almost stolen away. Gets it out to Powell. Off balance shot is no good. Rebound USC. And the Trojans up 3 with the basketball. Quickly down to Otomi for 2. Good. 65-60 USC. You told me 36 minutes in this game. I think he's basically played every minute for USC. I think he has. That's unreal. 13 points for him. Roden almost lost it. USC up 5. Mamukelashvili in the lane. Good. And it's 65-62. Under 3 to play. Crunch time in Indy. Tell all your friends to watch this on YouTube because this is going to be a fantastic finish in this Midwest Region semifinal. Winner to play Kansas at 6:39 Eastern on Saturday night. Anderson. 4 to shoot here. What is he doing? He just got stolen away. Playing around too much. McKnight now. Opposite way. Puts it up and in. And the Seton Hall Pirates cut it to a 1-point deficit with 2:25 to go. Who's going to pull away? Next team to go on a run will win this game and head to play Kansas on Saturday. Anderson. In, up, No. Rebound. Mamukashvili, and the Seton Hall Pirates bring it down. They can take the lead here. And no. Roden. Out to Gill. Up. And the Pirates have the lead. USC is just dumbfounded. I mean, they have given up a lead. They're up 65-60. They're up 56-42. Now they're losing. Utomi with the basketball with under 2 to play. 1:48 to go. Open shot. Book it. USC up 1. Trojans 43%. Seton Hall 41%. It was a huge difference in the first quarter. USC was shooting 61% at one point. Seton Hall 33%. Now it's evened out. Or evened out, I should say. Powell, good. Off balance. 68-67 with 1:35 left. This is unreal. Miles Powell now at 24. Anderson with it for USC. Down 1. Anderson for 2. That's good. They're trading blows here in Indy. 69-68. One team scores, then the other team scores. Anderson's first points of the night, by the way. He's 1 for 7. Powell with it with 1:17 to go. Powell for 2. That's no good. Rebound. They're going to say Trojans ball. Oh, man. That could do it. You never know, but that could be the turning point. Matthews will check out for USC. Coming in is Weaver. USC by 1. 1:13 to go. We'll be right back in the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back. Nothing like a good shot of the roof there during the timeout, huh? Nick Rikosevich. He is the player of the game. He's had a lot to do with this game. But I say, if Seton Hall comes back and wins this, I say Gill. He has been such a force inside in this second half. He's been blocking shots. He's been getting rebound after rebound. Oh, Kongwu slam! USC by 3. But Gill, he'd be up there too. All right, here we go. Powell and the Pirates down 3. Winner to play Kansas Saturday evening. Powell with it. Crowd, all of a sudden, everybody stands up at the same time. Powell up. No good. Rebound USC. Utomi. And this is going to be huge. This is a big possession. And a huge 3. And he nails it. And the Trojans are in business. 74-68. A huge 3 by Elijah Weaver. And Seton Hall is in trouble. 47 seconds left. We'll be right back. Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Hunter Baumgart back with you in Indianapolis. 47 seconds left. The winner to play Kansas Saturday night for a trip to Atlanta on the line. Gill to inbound. He does. McKnight. Do they go for a 3? We'll see. They're gonna. McKnight for 3. No good. Rebound USC, and Gill's gonna have to foul. So an intentional foul by Gill. USC will simply inbound the basketball. They had a foul to give. And they're going to inbound. They do. Are they going to foul? They will. McKnight with the foul. And I believe, going to the line for the USC Trojans will be Ethan Anderson, freshman from LA. 74-68, the Trojans, who upset the 7 seed. They're the 10 seed. They upset the 7 seed as the free throw was good. They beat number 7 Illinois in the first round, number 2 Creighton in the second round in this Midwest region, and now are on the brink of beating the 3 seed Seton Hall. Kevin Willard not happy on the Seton Hall bench. 76-68, the Seton Hall Pirates, who obviously being the better seed, favored in this game, up for 2, no good. Rebound USC, and that just might do it. There's a 4-second differential between the game and shot clock. And a 3, no good. Namukelashvili with the rebound. Seton Hall down 8. McKnight. Namukelashvili for 3. That's no good. Rebound Itomi. And the Trojans have upset the Seton Hall Pirates, who tied for first in the Big East this season. Their season comes to an end at the hands of the Trojans, just like fellow Big East champion Creighton and 7-seeded Illinois. The USC Trojans are moving on to face the 1-seed Kansas on Saturday night at 6:39 Eastern. I'll have it for you here from Indy. Looking forward to it. Thanks so much for tuning into our coverage here tonight. Be sure to tune in to Gonzaga and Cincinnati here on YouTube on Live Sim Sports. For everyone who's been a part of this one here in Indy, I'm Hunter Baumgart saying so long for the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Talk to you Saturday night.